And in making that decision, I acknowledge that Dr. Murray has, throughout his 58 years, provided services to the community and has helped many individuals. But I also acknowledge that he unquestionably violated the trust and confidence of his patient, Mr. Jackson, on a repeated nightly basis. Michael Jackson, as a patient, was vulnerable because Dr. Murray put Mr. Jackson in a position where Dr. Murray was responsible for the very life of Mr. Jackson. Dr. Murray engaged in a sophisticated scheme to obtain propofol through insidious means by lying to the pharmacist, to concoct a story, by not keeping records, and by allowing his personal life to interfere with his professional responsibilities. Anybody who takes an objective view of what was going on here has to come to an ineluctable conclusion that Dr. Murray abandoned his patient. And this is not a simple one-off occurrence. This is an unacceptable, egregious series of departures from the appropriate standard of care, which undermine the physician-patient relationship and which are a disgrace to the medical profession. The court has many options, including hybrid-type sentences as authorized by the Realignment Act of 2011 and straight sentencing. This court does not have the legal authority to actually send and imprison Dr. Murray in state prison. I do not have that legal authority, and I certainly am going to follow the law in that regard. The legislature of this state signed a Realignment Act that declares certain offenses, while felonies, not to be served in state prison, and involuntary manslaughter is one of those. I do not have that legal authority. I must determine the appropriate sentence, and in making that determination, the court is guided by a triad of possible sentences that the court can impose: 2, 3, or 4 years. The court has determined that the appropriate term is the high term of 4 years imprisonment,